When somebody wants to really put you down and eradicate you, they suppress your voice. And then after that, they will come for your dignity. As we are speaking, William Samoei Ruto is basically fulfilling the failed dreams of his master, Daniel Toroitich arap Moi, with what he did with Wangari Maathai's fight for Uhuru Park and Karura Forest. As what you are seeing now unfolding, it's the same thing that happened in the 80s and 90s. Were it not for Wangari Maathai and the Green Belt movement, the skyscrapers and tall buildings would have been all over Uhuru Park. The same way with Karura Forest. They are now taking the war to our heritage and national splendor. What is the point of moving Kenya National Archives? Simply because, I don't know, they are saying they want to move it to more accessible place. Kenya National Archives is the most accessible place currently in the CBD, leave alone even being the landmark of the rural communities when they come to the city. It's at the right place, but you never invested in it. The Mumbi Gallery, that is just on the other side, near the Department for Immigration or something like that, you've never advertised for it. So this is a good way of taking away our heritage. They've done the same with Bomas of Kenya, for heaven's sake. What is something you care so much about, William Ruto, that you want to generate more revenue, that you are doing away with Bomas of Kenya, and you are going to put in some ultra-modern? We are not in need of glass house. We are in need of the heritage that defines us. Those are buildings, those are contemporary buildings. The Bomas of Kenya, where the Katiba, the referendum, and the counting of votes were done, it was not done simply because, that is the place they could do it, but it was a symbol. It was, a symbol of national unity. It was an image of our heritage. So now, just like that, some ultra-modern buildings, I don't know, for businesses will be set up in Bomas of Kenya. The same way with Karura Forest. Our e-citizen has already been privatized. It's not in the hands of the government. It's in the hand of investors. And the people will only work on what William Ruto will say. This is a way of taking away our dignity. Slowly, national heritage. Slowly. It will come a time, I will not be shocked, William Ruto is going to legalize sports hunting in this country. Take my word. Now, Kenya musishtuke na what's happening in Jubaland. I feel like sometimes he's wicked and unpredictable, but you need to be reminded Rigathi Gachagua was also the consumer of intelligence. He was also briefed by the National Security Council by the default of being the deputy president. So he is aware that a foreign force are busy loitering in the streets of Mandera and nobody is holding them accountable. Because William Ruto knows the parliament is his. He can pass a bill. There is no declaration of state of emergency. The armies of other countries will come in and go. If we are hosting warlords from South Sudan, I feel like Jubaland forces is just a small thing. All the money that are stolen in Juba, leave alone the Jubaland of Somalia, the Juba, South Sudan, those expensive cars you are seeing, the Dodge Challengers on the road, all of them are the sons and daughters of these warlords. So if William Ruto can host RSF, Hemedi in Nairobi, I feel like the Jubaland forces just crossing into Mandera is a walk in the park for him. Kenyans, this is the time I really want us to reflect on the decisions that we've made. And to our parents and grandparents who've elected this person, you've made a decision that is going to be so difficult to remove even by the future generation of this country. Because we've lost respect. We've lost honor. We've lost heritage. We have nothing to show, honestly speaking. If you're going to put an ultra-modern glass house in Bomas of Kenya, what are you going to tell even the tourists that we had? This was the place that Kenyans were converging for their democratic and civil liberty processes. Nothing else. Now, after this, the war will be taken to the education institution because that is the place he believes he can be able to take hold on so that the middle class, the sons and the daughters of the people who want to change this country are educated there. The famous Kenyans on Twitter phrase, "We have no country here," is becoming a reality, Kenyans. Tumekosa image, tumekosa taswira, tumekosa taadhima globally in the continental field. Africans, nobody is listening to us nowadays. People are listening to some, even their warlords, but some smaller countries like Rwanda. So small, little by little, everything that William Ruto wanted will come into play. And before I finish, he's not going to fire Eden Duale. Yeah, Eden Duale is here to stay. Eden Duale is doing a good job. And if he's going to fire him, the whole community will support Eden Duale, the Mtuwetu syndrome. I think you should be so predictable of how William Ruto is going to really mess up this country of Kenya. But anyway, let's not give up.